let's go back a little bit. I like what you're doing. I'm just saying, if you're saying, you know, at a party and somebody says, hey, play around midnight,
I would do
what are
more
you jazz?
I would just go B minor 7 and move the bass around, because when people have been drinking, this feels better. They
Keeps them awake.
I wouldn't do it this fast. But just for now to save time. I'd let the bass run it. Now it's A flat
I like
minor.
the bass thing. That's good.
Yeah, it's just simple stuff, you know, with just double approach notes. Anytime you have the triplet feel, the triplet delivery rate, let's say, because we're delivering this fast, so you have room for 2 approach notes into where you're going be ba bum, be ba bum, bum bum bum, you know, whatever. As far as where you can stop it, but you can just keep it going. Now it takes on that. So
Okay,
right here,
right
instead of
there.
staying in there,
So,
that was all A flat minor. So this could be for the jazz effect, half step.
there, I need that. I need that one.
Just a half step in. Remember, jazz dominance need color because it's jazz. Rule number 1 of jazz for harmony is what?
Color.
Yeah, we have to do what?
Uh,
Chord enrichment.
Right.
You gotta enrich
okay.
every chord unless there's a good reason not to. Otherwise it ain't jazz.
Okay.
If you play Exodus real pretty with minor tries and inverted dominance
Not
and
jazz,
everything,
it's just
it won't be jazz. It's a beautiful, that's how I play Exodus. I don't want any jazz for first treatment. But for jazz, we can't play D7 to D flat 7 all the time.
Right.
This is probably one of the best voicings that there is on guitar for a 7th. Even if, after a while, you'll go, I don't know, I hear my arrangement, I'll save it for me. That's how my arrangements used to sound. I'd say too basic.
Right.
Just was
Okay.
missing.
So what are you adding?
Just a 13 is a common place there to have. Why not? Now I don't hear your flat 7 in those chords. It's your right hand. You have to squeeze string 4.
Well, that's where it resolves too. So.
Now I heard string 4. You
All
just
right.
got it.
you're. I understand what you're
I'm
doing.
just being fussy because
I
I
know,
want you to
I know, I
sound
know.
great, man.
I
I
just
just want you to sound.
I'm really rusty.
It's great.
Man.
I know. I understand. You can be this way with me if I'm ever rusty and we're doing reverse. I just have to, because I'm afraid ever of being the partnership to bad habits. Not that I don't have a ton of them myself. Everybody has their own changes at these points in this tune. After that,
I like that. What's that?
that brought out the transparent. I emphasized those lines. Whenever you hear this is cycle 4. No, it's that. With 3 voices. Just something about cycle lines. It's right up your alley for finger gymnastics to get warmed up again.
Yeah.
Since you don't want to sit around and just play only this. But I think you're getting into jazz more now.
Well, I need to do something. The open tuning business has really burned me out. I didn't learn the guitar, man. I just didn't.
That's okay.
I learned.
You were
I
doing
mean, my
something
ears
else.
got good, but
Yeah.
the ears and the fingers are not doing what. You know, I can hear a lot of things in my head. I can't transfer it to the guitar.
And you'll be on the road with serious respect from the other cars on the strip in a matter of months, maybe weeks, because you have all that musicianship now to draw on. And you have potentially level A kinesthetic powers. We know, Nick, I've seen you when you were at the height of your practicing powers. It's pretty damn impressive.
I can't remember that far back.
You used to
When
bring
was
the
that?
loud
When was that?
loud and in, or
Oh, yeah,
different
yeah,
things,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
would sit and play for me, and I'd go, shit, this motherfucker got good. No?
I should
Well,
have got
even
that
back
on.
in the-
I should have had my tape player then. I mean, I
Even
wish
back
I
in the
did
old
that.
house with the little room where the wood, you know, the
Yeah.
Penfield.
Right.
I mean, you were getting there then. You were practicing a lot at one point.
Yeah, I was practicing. I'm not sure if I was arriving, but I was practicing.
Anyway, let's see if we can expedite this matter. So we were on the D flat 7. That effect is simply achieved by letting the right hand let everything ring except for a moving slow inner part to create that line. So that was, it's a 7 flat 9 like this one. Let's go over here. That's it, and this.
So you're not really playing the B string in
I
this.
like how you use the word really. How about we're not playing the B string?
Okay, got it.
Because if you do, it doesn't help. You know?
Yeah, it's.
I wish it did, but it doesn't. There is a note there that sounds nice. It's the sharp 11, but I can't grab it. Not easy.
Yeah, no good. Okay. That'll be the second guitar player's job.
Yeah. 11 flat 9 sounds good. Very fond of this chord. Can't always grab it as fast, but here's a good slick fingering of it. Instead of holding up all these guys at the railroad station to give their tickets to the conductor, just let most of them sit down, and then this guy just does this. He just lays across. Little shield here.
Got that.
Then this one takes care of everybody else's seat there. Well, you could borrow all of them, or you could just borrow 3.
Or I am actually just getting the 3. I'm just
Is that better
thinking-
leverage for you?
just leverage, yeah.
Good. The other way is the thumb way, the Chet Earl way, where you just peek the naughty thumb. You've heard of that musical, The Naughty Thumb.
Yeah, it's harder for me to do that.
Me too. Scale is, or the sad version, the other kind of sad. They're both sad, but in a nice, you know, not sort of down, horrible way. It's that Michael from Mountains thing again, huh?
Yeah, yeah. It's all over the place. There we go.
Yeah, 4 minor and then the 5 with that 11 flat 9.
Boy, she had some bizarre tunes.
She was
didn't
alright, man. She's alright in my book. She's done a lot of nice things. She kind of,
Oh, that first album of hers. I think that's her first album,
I believe it may be her first or second, yeah.
And,
the one with that
it's
painting of
full
her
of
on the
so
front.
right? No, actually, that's a different one. That's this one says Joni Mitchell, Song of a Seagull, or something like that.
This one has
had
that
a lot of
painting
this-
on the front. It's kind of a yellowy beige,
Yeah, I know
like
that
the
one.
color of your
That's called
guitars.
Clouds.
Is that clouds?
Yeah, that's Clouds.
So that's the one that has trains.
Exactly, that's the one that's on. No, Michael and Mountain's on a different album.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got them all confused.
That's all right.
She's
It's been a long
something else.
time.
History will show that she was innovative and helped create the acceptance
She
of
had-
this sound.
I would listen to some of those songs that she was playing. I'm like, oh, what a, you know, she gets some great chords. It was
surely
because she
does.
had all these exotic tunings going on.
Yeah. I mean, other musicians were there first. Beatles were there first, but the public liked their songs. Didn't the songwriters weren't writing this vocabulary,
Yeah, she liked that.
but when
Lot
she
of
did
it.
it enough, other folkies got it, and then just kind of America's great. You hear all these kids play this chord as their staple. This is a common chord in the '90s America. This
We're talking alternative rock or
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
From the folkies to the punkers within the alternative set. They're not alternative anymore anyway. It's all mainstream now. They're on the
Yeah.
morning
no
shows.
such thing.
Yeah, they come on, man, unwashed and the whole bit. You
The
know.
old Tommy is
Oh, no, he's terrific. He's got that right hand. Smash guitars notwithstanding. So we get over to here. So we need a. Everybody plays different stuff here. I hear it as G flat. Wes goes up to A flat 7.
Yeah, I remember.
We were there not too long ago when we went.
So he just half steps it on up to the A
Yeah.
flat then.
He does.
So what we got? We got the this is like a G flat major 7, right?
I think he used dominant. I think he went.
Oh, he goes dominant.
dominance. Yeah. Yeah. If you watch the video, you'll hear it. Then I like to go C, C flat, B flat here. C half diminished. B. That's the B flat. My big problem with this song, the only one I have, is that you have to do all this again, or variations. Then the bridge starts. And how does it start? It starts like
same
this.
thing.
Yeah, the same thing. So.
Repeats. But then it kind of does some half steps.
Yeah,
stuff.
well, you can go to the 4 minor.
Oh, we're not going to
Everybody
play the
has-
B flat
Everybody
anymore?
has their own
All right,
changes.
let me hear it in context.
So I hear.
No, go back just a
Oh, I
couple
don't want to
chords.
do all those horrific things again. I just.
No,
play-
I just want to hear it in context.
That's what I'm doing.
All right.
It goes. So that's one set of changes.
Okay.
The other one is. See, be those kind
That's
of
probably
changes.
the ones I've heard.
Almost like Willow Weep for me, but with dominance. Maybe down from 4. And the B flat. There are a whole lot of things that work there. You just have to see what you're in the mood for.
Well,
Don't
what are
worry
the-
what
what's
this-
the stock
There,
changes?
there are none. This
Oh.
song does not have one set.
Come on,
change.
somebody had to write this thing.
I swear, every version I see in every book uses different chords.
No kidding.
There aren't one accepted set, but that's okay. You don't
It's
have
like
to
that
have
melody in there where it goes ba-da-da-da-da
Well, now everybody does that
thing there.
Everybody does B, E, minor dominant. Oh, well, the original melody is just, see, Dave, when you hear the original one sung, because people will sing it,
Okay.
it's just slow notes. Re-da, ma-na. It's just that. But in fake
It has
books,
words, huh?
the real book was done by young humans. It wasn't
It's
better.
not gospel, huh?
No way,
And-
not even
and-
close.
and
There's so
the
many,
Puritans.
no offense to them, but there's so many mistakes in this real book.
Those guys were jazz veterans from the beginning.
You know what they
Who,
are?
my assumptions here, you know.
Here's what I would bet money on this thing. Jazz students, commissioned and assigned. This is, I actually heard verification of this. Berkeley, your project will be to write out 10 lead sheets this week. And you take these 10 and you take, you know, like assigned, and then if they were horrific, they were rejected. If they were close. But anyway, someone came in, did a final once over and knew what albums this stuff was from, who was a veteran, and wasn't an ace on harmony and checking every melodic detail to see if somebody put in improv riffs and claimed that it was the original melody to confuse the issue. A lot of things like that in that series that
You
smack of that.
kind of wondered, you know, everyone has these fake books of, you know, of one from one source or another, and they show up for a jam session. They put the music.
Yeah, the horrible
They're all
thing
playing
is-
different. They're playing the same title, but different chord
Well,
changes.
you know what? Most of those young guys that do that are playing real books, unless they're switching over.
Yeah, like my piano, my keyboardist.
They
He
call
said
it a
he
real
had
book gig. They'll say, yeah, I got a real book gig.
and he had a bunch of guys come over. They all had different fake
Different
books.
ones. Well, that's
And
good. They'll
they're
make
all-
them learn the tune instead.
Yeah.
We should be knowing the tunes.
So I assume changes the same, just different publishers, and, you know, maybe non-publisher depending on the source.
You know who Ron Eschday is?
Yeah.
John probably knows 1,500 tunes. I bet he knows
Just
that.
by heart.
Just by heart.
Amazing.
Herb Mickman, the pianist, probably knows 4,000 to 5,000.
That's incredible.
They just work hard on learning repertoire.
Yeah. I'll be good tomorrow, 10. Alright, I'm working on that part. 10. 10 is the goal.
So that's the whole tune, pretty much. You know, I mean, it's just.
And then it gets down to la la la.
Well, yeah, at the very end, you can just Katie sit down. A good thing for you to do is play it far away after you've played it a lot in E flat. So it isn't just a set of muscle memories.
You mean,
Like
you
start
mean
it
in other words, in a different key?
like A minor, half an octave away.
Okay.
Because you'll have to rely on. You say, ooh, wow, there goes that. You say, whoa, how are we going to voice this? You'll really think about it.
No, I need to exercise the brain most of the day. That's a good idea.
Yeah, up there, some of these chords start to work real well where they would have been there or here. Not impossible, just suspicious, kinesthetically speaking, for the first few minutes. Your hand goes
All of a
right
sudden,
through
these
this.
sonic qualities that are beauties go away. Unless you're going for that effect.
Do you know this tune? Have you heard this?
I don't know if I have or not.
What do you think?
It sounds familiar, but I can't play it.
It's called Softly as in a Morning Sunrise.
Oh, is that it? I've seen the titles around. I just
Relative major. I did it in the same key, I don't know why. This is a wild change. It's that F7 in the key of E flat minor, the two dominant Bach. Here it is. Everybody has their own.
You know, when I hear that title of Softly as a Morning Sunrise, right, that's the title, I automatically think of that bossa nova. It's not bossa nova necessarily, it's but it's got the words in the song, softly as the morning sun or something. I
one is
automatically,
it?
it's I think Sergio Mendes first came out with it called Like a Lover. I think Natalie Cole recently did it.